Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about a very important subject that affects all of us. This is called stress. What is stress? Stress is a body's reaction to any change or in response. The body reacts to these changes with physical, mental, and emotional issues. It is a normal part of life. You can experience stress from your environment, your body, and your thoughts. There is no escaping it. However, there are some ways to deal with it that are more healthy and beneficial than others. For instance, drinking alcohol is not actually a good way to deal with stress over a long time, while regularly exercising is. I exercise every day, twice a day. What causes stress? Stress is really one of the way the body protects itself. When danger threatens, the body produces chemical substances. These chemical substances are called hormones that prepare people for action. Which are these substances? The main substance is adrenaline. What it does, it is increased, it goes into the bloodstream and is pumped into the heart, and the heart starts beating faster. The blood flows more rapidly through the tissues. They signal respiration to become more rapid, so there's an ample amount of oxygen available to supply the entire body in the crisis. They even increase the speed of thoughts, helping individuals to plan and think their way out of trouble. These are all physiological, and physical changes that are helpful when people are actually threatened by danger. They are not so helpful if people experience them all the day, every day. It is difficult for the body to remain in a state of red alert all the time. If this occurs, people can become tired, anxious, or depressed. So therefore, I recommend you use the five ways of better coping with stress. All these five, they begin with the letter R. The first is reorganize. You have to know the importance of a healthy lifestyle, especially for stress management. You have to build your resilience, and this way you can do it by doing exercise. It improves your physical function. It also helps your brain work better and process information better. The second R is rethink. When your mind tells you you have about a potential stressor and it determines it has become an actual stressor, you have to think about it. I'll give you an example. Now, if there's a student who is terrified of failing a final exam, he keeps on focusing on how he isn't smart and will do poorly, instead of focusing on the things that help him do well on that subject, such as meeting with the professor, scheduling a study session with us, and studying of the final. The goal is to get over your negative thinking and accept what's best. While you may not be an expert on a certain subject, in this case, you should try your best and do what you can to learn the material. I can tell you that from my personal experience that I turn whatever stress levels into areas of growth. From the perspectives of acceptance and commitment therapy, I carry my mental and emotional baggage and past events and experiences. So when similar experiences come up, what I had experienced in my past helped me get out of this negative self-talk. I think of a new relationship. It it reduces my level of stress if my previous relationships did not go well. When you're very interested in this person and you value relationships, old images of the past, failed relationships, self-doubt, and negative scripts keep coming up. If we let these things become barriers, then we are living lives which we value. We are not living lives. This is called carrying baggage in a duffel bag. Each of us has this duffel bag. Each of us, yeah. and we have to know that we cannot eliminate it, but we have to live with it and to accept it. And you have to tell yourself, I will get over it. Once, plus once you experience a positive relationship or experience, then you become a healthy frame of reference. In general, you got to be aware of the baggage which you carry from your past and how is it affecting your life in the present. How is it influencing your ability to enjoy life now? And you accept the fact that it is your mind that is working. You have the power to change these negative thoughts, and through self-doubting scripts, you can, get over it. Success is a multitude of failures, I can guarantee you. The third thing is reduce, the third R. You're on the third R. Sometimes we are very stressed because there are too many things happening in our lives, and we feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're jobbing, you're working at work, and the phone keeps ringing, the mobile keeps ringing, there's someone calling you all the time. If you if you feel overwhelmed, even fun things you lose their appeal. Things you like enjoying, like maybe walking or dancing or running, you do not enjoy it. So what you should do is to find the optimal stimulation. You should not get if you get understimulated, then you're getting bored. And if you're overstimulated, that is then you're overwhelmed. So that is what I can say. For example, when I'm jogging, I always jog for a minimum of 2 hours in the morning, starting from 6 to 8 o'clock. And when I'm jogging, I keep breathing in and out, and I watch the trees and the paths that I'm jogging across. The third R which you have to know is to reduce. Sorry, not third. The fourth is to relax. Sorry, relax. This is designed to put your body in a state. This is when you've done your exercise, you just sit down for some time, and it will sort of, you have a calm mind. Do not think of anything. Just close your eyes and imagine you're sitting. You have to practice the clinic relaxation technique. What you do is you take very deep breaths, yeah, and this should be not more than 20 minutes, but minimum of 5 minutes. Between 5 and 20 minutes, you take deep breaths. And you always, 5 to 20 minutes is of time you can find any time in your schedule that you're awake. When you don't have the time to devote to this, then you develop a regime from every day. You get up at 6, get up and do exercise every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, till throughout the week, regardless, Saturday, we get up at a certain time, and it becomes your rhythm. Basically, you're doing is when you're relaxing, your muscle tension goes down, and you use up the energy which was mobilized during the stress response. Therefore, your physical activity and your vigorous exercise, you're combining it with your relaxation, which is the last part. I do agree that coping with stress is very helpful, but it is a challenge for most people. You can hear that you hear people talking with that we have to learn to deal with stress. But if you leave it unchecked, it can cause significant problems in your life, and you may not recognize it. It is the times you may hear your friends or co-workers or family members talking about the difficulty they're having to manage with the stress. They talk about being burned out, overwhelmed, and losing it. We also hear talk about of our efforts to control the events that cause stress, and most of us understand that is also not controlling stress. All I can say is if you follow these 5 R's which I've said, reorganize, rethink, reduce, relax, and release, you will find that there's a difference to your lifestyle. I have to tell you in conclusion, stress can cause heart disease, and it is implicated in the cause and increase of the severity of dozens of other medical and physical conditions. It can exacerbate pain And the research has shown it can increase the healing time for virtually anyone. So try to work on these 5 hours, and I'm not guaranteeing, but you will notice with the small steps, baby steps, yeah, the 5 hours, you will make a difference to your life. I think I've talked enough for today. If you have any problems, you can please get in touch with me on Rajiv Shori. My phone number is 0789685093, or my website rajivshori.com. Until next time, I wish you all you have a wonderful day. And even as you talk, as you listen to me, please do what I say, and you will notice a big change in my life. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.